Tennis is a sport known for its grace and sportsmanship, but what really gets hearts racing are the intense rivalries that simmer beneath the surface, adding a dash of excitement and drama to the game. These rivalries aren't just about hitting a ball back and forth, they're about the clash of personalities, playing styles, and the quest for supremacy on the court. Imagine those epic showdowns between tennis titans like Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, or Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova. Each match wasn't just about forehands and backhands, it was a battle of wills, a showcase of contrasting styles and strategies, and a testament to the competitive fire burning within these athletes. When these players step onto the court, you can feel the intensity in the air. Every point becomes a mini-drama, with emotions running high and the stakes soaring with each swing of the racket. Off the court, there might be respect and admiration, but when the match begins, it's all about who will emerge victorious, who will claim the bragging rights until the next showdown. But there are some rivalries even off the court for what you're here. What makes tennis rivalries so captivating is the human element. It's not just about athleticism, it's about the stories of determination, resilience, and sometimes, personal rivalries that play out before our eyes. Fans are drawn to these narratives like magnets, eagerly anticipating the next chapter in the ongoing saga of their favorite players. So, come along and immerse yourself in the world of tennis rivalries, where every match is a thrilling saga of skill, strategy, and the unyielding pursuit of greatness. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just getting into the sport, these rivalries are guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat, rooting for your favorite players and savoring every moment of the action. Starting off with the first one, the Nadal-Djokovic saga. The intense rivalry between Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic goes beyond just competing on the tennis court. There's a deeper element of dislike and animosity between them that adds fuel to their battles. One reason for this tension is their contrasting playing styles and ideologies. Nadal, known as the clay court king, relies on his physicality, relentless energy, and powerful topspin to dominate matches, especially on clay courts. On the other hand, Djokovic, the baseline warrior, is renowned for his defensive prowess, agility, and strategic precision from the baseline, making him a formidable opponent on any surface. Their clashes aren't just about tennis, they represent a clash of personalities and approaches to the game. Nadal's fiery, passionate demeanor contrasts with Djokovic's calm, calculated presence on the court. This stark difference in temperament can sometimes lead to friction and conflict during their matches. Off the court, their rivalry extends into mind games and psychological warfare. Both players are highly competitive and driven to win, which can lead to strategic maneuvers aimed at gaining a mental edge over the other. From pre-match statements to subtle gestures during play, each player tries to assert dominance and unsettle their opponent psychologically. Moreover, their rivalry has been fueled by the high stakes of major tournaments. Nadal and Djokovic often meet in crucial matches, such as Grand Slam finals or Masters events, where the pressure to perform and secure victory is immense. The desire to prove themselves as the best of their generation adds intensity to their encounters. Over the years, their battles have become iconic moments in tennis history, captivating fans worldwide. Each match between Nadal and Djokovic is not just a contest of skill, it's a clash of wills and personalities, driven by a deep-seated rivalry that transcends mere competition. Number 2. Federer-Nadal, a tale of contrasting legends. The rivalry between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal is a study in contrasts. Federer, the embodiment of elegance and finesse, finds himself at odds with Nadal, the epitome of power and resilience. Their rivalry has been marked by mutual respect but also by fierce competition, with each player pushing the other to new heights. Despite their differing playing styles, Federer and Nadal share a deep-seated rivalry that has defined an era of tennis and captivated audiences around the world. Number 3. The Williams sisters, sibling rivalry on the grandest stage. Venus and Serena Williams, two sisters bound by blood and united by their love for tennis, have also been divided by their fierce competitiveness on the court. Their rivalry, which spans decades, has been characterized by intense battles for supremacy, with each sister pushing the other to excel. Despite their close relationship off the court, their on-court clashes have often been fraught with tension and emotion, adding a unique dimension to their rivalry. Number 4. The Federer-Wawrinka conundrum, compatriots turned rivals. Roger Federer and Stan Wawrinka, both hailing from Switzerland, share a complex relationship that oscillates between camaraderie and competition. As compatriots, they have represented their country with pride, but their shared ambition for tennis greatness has also led to friction on the court. Their rivalry is characterized by intense matches and occasional disagreements, highlighting the complexities of competing against a friend and fellow countryman. Number 5. The Kyrgios-Tomic drama. Nick Kyrgios and Bernard Tomic, two of Australia's most talented but controversial players, have engaged in a rivalry that is as much about personality as it is about tennis. Their public spats, both on social media and in press conferences, have often overshadowed their on-court performances. Despite occasional collaborations in team events, their personal animosity has ensured that their matches are always filled with drama and intrigue, captivating audiences and dividing loyalties. Number 6. The Agassi-Sampras Showdown, one of the famous American icons clash. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras dominated the tennis world, each representing a distinct style of play and personality. Agassi, the flamboyant baseliner with a penchant for showmanship, clashed with Sampras, the stoic serve and volley known for his ice-cold demeanor. Their rivalry, though marked by mutual respect, was fueled by their contrasting approaches to the game, culminating in memorable matches that captivated fans around the world. Number 7. The Borg-McEnroe Battle, a clash of temperaments. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe engaged in one of tennis's most iconic rivalries, defined by their divergent personalities and playing styles. Borg, the cool and collected Swede, contrasted sharply with McEnroe, the fiery and volatile American. Their clashes on the court were often as much about temperament as they were about tennis, with McEnroe's outbursts contrasting starkly with Borg's stoicism, creating a spectacle that transcended the sport itself. Number 8. The Sharapova-Williams feud, a tale of resentment. Maria Sharapova and Serena Williams, two of women's tennis's biggest stars, have had a rivalry fraught with tension and resentment. Their on-court battles have been fierce and intense, with Sharapova often finding herself on the losing end against Williams. Off the court, their relationship has been strained by personal and professional conflicts, including Sharapova's controversial autobiography, which fueled further animosity between the two players. Number 9. The Connors-McEnroe antics, famously known as rebels of tennis. Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe, both known for their rebellious attitudes and on-court antics, engaged in a rivalry that captivated audiences in the late 1970s and early 1980s. Connors, the brash and outspoken American, clashed with McEnroe, whose fiery temperament often led to confrontations with umpires and opponents alike. Their matches were as much about psychological warfare as they were about tennis, with both players pushing the boundaries of acceptable behavior on the court. Number 10. The Graf-Sales Showdown, a battle of generations. Steffi Graf and Monica Seles, two of women's tennis's greatest champions, engaged in a rivalry that spanned generations. Graf, the elegant and graceful German, clashed with Seles, the powerful and precocious Yugoslavian, in a series of memorable matches that defined an era of women's tennis. Their rivalry was cut short by Sales's tragic stabbing in 1993, but remains one of the most compelling in tennis history, marked by mutual respect and fierce competition. So, how was this experience to know about all these scenes of hatred? Let us know in the comments and do consider subscribing our channel for more amazing tennis updates.